If someone promised you guaranteed first page Google Maps rankings for $400 a month, would you believe them? What about AI search optimization or GEO services to get you showing up in ChatGPT? These days, the pitches keep changing, but the BS stays the same. So let's talk about it. I'm sure you get calls all the time if you're a small business owner. Here's what's happening right now. Small business owners are getting hit from all sides. You're getting cold calls, emails, DMs on Instagram, people promising you the world. And the pitch has evolved. A year ago, it was all about guaranteed Google Maps rankings. We'll get you to the top 3 for $400 a month. We guarantee first page results. And some of you fell for it. Some of you paid for it. And some of you are still paying for it while wondering why you're not seeing results. But now there's a new layer. Now you're hearing about AI search optimization, AEO instead of SEO, GEO services, LLMO, all these new acronyms. And the pitch sounds urgent. SEO is dead. You need AI optimization now or you'll be invisible when people search on ChatGPT. And if you're a small business owner just trying to get more customers, this sounds terrifying. You're already confused about Google. Now there's AI search. Now there's a whole new thing that you need to figure out. That's what they're counting on, the confusion, the overwhelm, or the fear of being left behind. Why the Google Maps promises are bullshit? Let's start with the Google Maps pitch because it's still everywhere. Someone calls you or emails you and says they can guarantee you'll show up in the top 3 on Google Maps for your area. They might even show you a screenshot of where you're currently ranking and where they'll get you. But here's the problem. No one can guarantee that. Nobody. Google's algorithm looks at hundreds of factors. Your proximity to the searcher, your relevance to what they're searching for, your prominence, which is basically how well known and trusted you are, reviews, citations, website quality, how long you've been in business, all of it. And here's the kicker. Rankings change based on where the person is searching from. And if someone searches for plumber near me from the north side of town, they're going to see different results than someone searching from the south side. If they search for plumbers before and clicked on a specific business, Google remembers that and might show them that business again. So when someone promises you guaranteed ranking, they're either lying or they don't understand how this works. What are they usually actually doing for that $400 a month? Running automated scripts to submit your businesses to hundreds of low-quality directories. Directories you don't need to be on. Directories that don't help. Or worse, they're doing nothing and hoping you don't notice. Why the AI optimization promises are also bullshit. Now let's talk about the new pitch, the AI search optimization pitch. First, let's be clear about what we're talking about. ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google's AI overviews, these tools are changing how people search. Sundar Pichai, Google CEO, has said search is becoming agentic, meaning AI agents are going to search on your behalf and make recommendations for you. This is real. It's already happening. But here's what's also real, and nobody has figured this out yet. The algorithms are changing constantly. What works today may not work next month. These platforms are evolving in real time. So when someone says they've cracked AI search optimization and they can guarantee you'll show up in ChatGPT recommendations, they're full of it. But here's the thing that really pisses me off about this pitch. They're trying to make you think you need to abandon everything you know about SEO and start over with some completely new approach. AEO, GEO, LLMO, all these new acronyms. And it's all garbage. Good SEO is AI-friendly SEO, semantic SEO, entity-based SEO. This stuff isn't new. It's just gotten rebranded with scarier buzzwords so that they can sell it to you again. ChatGPT and Perplexity and AI overviews are looking for the same things Google has been looking for. Clear answers to questions, authoritative content, consistent brand presence across the web, quality information that actually helps people. You don't need to drop SEO and do AEO. You just need good SEO. So what actually does work? Whether we're talking about Google Maps, AI search, or whatever platform comes next, the fundamentals are the same. You need to be a consistent brand entity everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Your website, your Google business profiles, social media, your citations, your reviews, all of it needs to tell the same story about who you are, what you do, and where you are. This is entity-based SEO. Google and these AI platforms are trying to understand your business as an entity, not just a collection of keywords. They want to know, is this a real business? Are they consistent about what they do, and do people trust them? So step one is consistency. Your business name, address, and phone number. Your NAP needs to be exactly the same everywhere. Not John's Plumbing on your website, and John's Plumbing Services on Google, and John Smith Plumbing on your citations. Exactly the same. Step two is content that answers questions. This is where the semantic approach matters. You're not just stuffing keywords into pages anymore. You're creating content that actually helps people. Service pages that explain what you do and how you help. FAQs that answer the questions your customers actually ask. And blog posts that solve those problems. And when people leave you reviews, you want them to mention specific things, not just great service, but they fixed my water heater on a Sunday and explained everything clearly. That specific language helps both Google and AI platforms understand what you actually do. Step three is the technical foundation. Schema markup so search engine and AI can read your content properly. Quality backlinks from real websites, not spam directories. A website that loads fast and works on mobile. None of this is sexy. None of this is a magic bullet. And here's the timeline reality that nobody wants to tell you. This takes 3 to 6 months to start working. Sometimes longer depending on your market and your competition. You're not going to see results in 3 weeks, and anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. So how do you spot the BS? How do you know if someone's selling you some snake oil? Red flags: if they say guaranteed, run. If they say instant results, run. If they say SEO is dead, you need our proprietary AI optimization system. Definitely run. So here's a test you can use. Ask them to explain how AEO or GEO or whatever acronym they're using is different from good SEO. And if they can't give you a clear answer, if they just throw more jargon at you, it's just marketing. It's a rebrand of the same service with a new price tag. What does honest advice actually sound like? It sounds like, let's strengthen your fundamentals so you show up everywhere customers are searching. Let's make sure your Google business profile is fully optimized. Let's get you consistent citations. Let's improve your website content, and let's rebuild a review strategy. It's not sexy, it's not instant, but it works. Look, I run Rank Boost Media. I manage clients who want this done for them. And I teach business owners who want to understand this stuff and handle it themselves through my local visibility machine on school. I don't care which path you choose. What I care about is that you're not getting lied to, that you understand what's actually happening with your online presence, that if you hire someone, you know what questions to ask and what flags to watch for. Because the truth is, most small business owners have been burned. You've paid someone who promised you the world and delivered zip. You've been pitched on services you didn't understand. You've been told things are more complicated than they are, so you feel like you have to pay someone. I'm done with that. Whether you work with me, work with someone else, or do it yourself, you deserve to know the truth about what works and what doesn't. So what this podcast is, straight talk about Google Maps, AI search, your Google business profile, and everything else that affects whether your customers can find you. No jargon, no BS, just the truth. On the next episode, we're going to talk about what actually moves the needle for Google business profile optimization in 2026. The stuff that matters versus the stuff agencies waste your time on. I'm Hillary Plauché. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Rank Boost Media or my website, rankboostmedia.com. If this was helpful, subscribe. Let's cut through the noise together.